Yes.
What? Yo, is anybody there? Hello, is anybody on the line? Yes, man. How are you? You feeling good?
Yes.
You ready to kick some ass?
Yes.
You gonna take on the weak, show it that you're proud and strong?
Yes.
Are you gonna murder an owl?
Yes.
Yeah, you seem like you're on the fence on this. Do you have a problem with murdering owls?
Yes.
Is it because they're owls or because it involves murder?
Yes.
All right.
But do you even have a hunting license? Yes, man.
Yes. Yes.
But you say safe.
Yes.
Yeah. But that you got a gun safe and you got the locks and.
Yes.
But do you have kids? I mean, I guess this is maybe
Yes.
Do you keep up with them week after week?
Yes.
Sound a little iffy there, yes, man. Let's ask this: do any of your children know what you do for a living, or what your favorite show is?
Yes.
Or have you attended any of their baseball games? You're a bad dad.
You got him in a corner, Brian.
You're a bad father.
What a bag of shit the yes man is.
He's pretty bad. He's a bad person.
Yeah, he's a real fucking asshole.
He's not as bad as the D-Man, though. That guy's a real bag of cunts, ain't he?
Not even gonna. I don't even think I can do the deep. That's the worst part about being sick is I can't I try to do the voices and they all sound like garbage.
All right, we've got some show titles here at Showbot. Showbot.tv, nightattack.showbot.tv. We like your
Hearth and Oaths.
Private eyes.
It's not even oats. It's a Hearth Plan Oaths. Private _eyes.midi. White married men.
Hey, Brent, no, that was the pre-show. The pre-show really bled in this.
No,
week.
it came up like 6 times during the show, so I don't think that it's necessarily.
It's called wrestling up the suspects. That's what they call it. They're like, we need to wrestle up the suspects.
My deck band. My deck band is fucking legendary.
My deck band. That's amazing.
Nightattack.midi. Cheese Louise. The Dutch Rudder. Oh, God. At least it's not Billy Joel.
Tell you what, we're plowing our way through fucking 80s radio.
It's all a shenanigan. Let's see. The wife of Brian. Okay.
Brian.
Yeah, by the way, no Bonnie appearance. I thought for sure we'd wind up dancing around a Bonnie appearance.
She brought
She was
up.
super tired today,
Yeah,
right?
no. She brought everything up, but today was a sick day for me, so it's like I spent. Both me and Callie were sick, and Bonnie and the rest of the kids were kind of over it. So last night, Bonnie announced, "Hey, I'm gonna take the kids out. Your job is to just exist and be around if Callie screams," and then
Gotcha.
yeah. But I'll tell you what, come 4:00 this afternoon, I felt a hell of a lot better.
Tick, allergies, the movie. It's pretty good.
Sticky Minions. Dollar Store Led Zeppelin.
Pickle Rick.
A woman who stopped loving him.
Yeah, a woman who stopped loving it. All right, let's get back to the top. See the top votes. Hearth and Oates Private Eyes.midi, My Deck Band. Some of the top
My
ones.
Deck Band is easily that might be one of my favorite clever titles in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, I can get on board on this. Like most people won't get it, but those who do, that's a deep cut that's worthy of its realization.
Cool. Well, congratulations, Vrin10 and everybody who spits titles using the bang s command at twitch.tv/nightattack. I'm gonna go write an email.
So Brian,
Yeah.
South by's coming up. We got to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
I mean, I assume that since the same folks who own the Brew Exchange own the Kung Fu Saloon, I would imagine they'll let us there. It's a weirder venue, though.
It is a weird venue. I've actually been there to the new Kung Fu Saloon because they moved, right? They used to be down that little road there, and now they're right next to where Brew Exchange is. That is a little. You want to know what? All right, here I'm just gonna say this about a bar that I went to that was not the Kung Fu Saloon, but I had a fairly poor experience at a bar in Austin because a bunch of frat assholes kept banging a gong inside of a bar. And I was like, why the fuck do they let random people bang that goddamn gong?
I mean, because they're getting it on, right?
Fairly good point. You want to know? I hadn't thought about that. That it's like there were also people getting it on right next to where the gong was, and that was that. But I'll tell you what. No, I mean, well, we could do it outside, I guess. Because they have that little patio area. That'd be real easy to kind of rope off. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that we're not going to make any more noise than music outside would.
Yeah, no, I would imagine. If only we had a producer who could figure all this stuff out for us.
Yep. Another week. I will handle it, or I'll get started on this stuff.
Roger that.
I mean, but could you also play some sad music while you're making the calls, and also some rain, and also make sure you get the right social media credentials out there for themodernrogue.com.
Hey, so have you what have you been watching? I know you've been ill, but like you've been throwing your time into any media?
No, you want to know what? Really, the last thing that we watched was that Toys That Made Us docu-series, which was like as informative and good as it was kind of like shockingly CNBC business documentary, or VH1 kind of documentary. But it was good in that it got everybody that you would want, and you realize that a documentary about toys is really a little business doc, and they do some really fun, clever stuff in there. Except for the one. Did anybody watch any of that?
I didn't get to see it at all.
Nope.
They do a thing with the guy who designed all the G.I. Joes, right?
All of them?
All the original, like he did the original art for a huge stretch of time. Like G.I. Joe was a massive, when they rebooted it, not the initial one, but when they rebooted it.
But the 1980s with Cobra and all that. Yeah.
And you get a sense, and maybe this is just me or maybe other people who watched it will back me up on this, but I don't know, that the guy was weird and nobody who interviewed him liked him, and he was repeatedly creepy about the women because they keep cutting to him when it's like, because like when you think of G.I. Joe, you don't think of like gratuitous TNA, right?
Yeah, I mean there was Scarlet on the G.I. Joe side. There was Cobra Vagina Woman on the other side.
But it's nothing. I mean, like it's skin tight stuff, but it's nothing like really like insane. Right? It's not even like Red Sonja levels or anything like that, right?
Yeah. Baroness. They keep going to him, talking about like, yeah, I made sure that I brought that zipper down a little lower than it would have been. Like, and they do it like 2 or 3 times where they obviously got him on camera being kind of weird about like designing the women characters, and they keep going back to him in a way that I could only believe is intentional by the creators to be like,
this dude's a creep. That's why we have him saying this shit 3 times about like similar stuff. So I'll say I like that because that was like it brought kind of character to it. And it wasn't just like a fluff piece. And
Barren
also
ass. Yeah.
Oh.
barren ass. Yeah.
That I was mentioning this the other day that Shot in the Dark series also feels like a cable reality sort of show on Netflix that maybe you wouldn't expect from.
I mean, I would listen. You're
Netflix
gonna see
original.
more of that shit. You're definitely gonna see more of that because Netflix is just buying so much shit. So there's only so much like super quality content, and the Toys That Made Us are good. You know, they get all the good people and they talk to, you know, everybody that you would want them to talk to. But also it like makes you realize like, Jesus, like He-Man was just like, oh shit, we're getting our ass kicked. Let's just design this big old muscleman.
Muscleman. We talked about this yesterday, but do you mind, since it's the after show, showing that gameplay footage of the Saber Beat Saber Saber Beat, I think is what it is. Justin, it has been years since I have obsessed over a release trailer like this. Like, I watched this probably 20 times. And for the audio listeners, imagine you're holding 2 lightsabers, a red one and a blue one. And then all of a sudden these boxes come at you, and the blue boxes can be, split apart with the blue
Here, let us watch it
lightsaber and the
first.
red one. All right. Check this.
And so these like percussive hits are in time with sword movements.
But it matters if you go up or down.
Yeah.
That beat drop. Like
Pretty
that bit where they have you taking your top hand and slaying left as your other hand, slays right with the red and the blue or whatever, and then like down and up and all that shit. I've rewatched that so many times. It is amazing looking.
So let me ask you something. You have literally over the last couple days, or at least a couple weeks that I've talked to you, shown no compunction to DM some folks. A game designer,
All right.
with a game you love seems like somebody that you should be DMing and being like, "Hey, look, I've watched your shit a million times. All I have is platform for me to rave about. I'm already doing it."
Keep in mind that the DMing thing is a side effect of like realizing people are following me back, right? Because I follow everyone in the entire world, right? I don't know who the person is that.
The studio is called Hyperbolic Magnetism.
Well, that dude didn't that blew up on Twitter where that dude was like, "Hey, I'm working on this shit."
Yeah, I where I saw it was on Reddit, but if anyone has a link,
The studio
For
is
me.
at Hypermag. At Hypemag.
No, that dude, Jan Split Ilavaski.
HYP Mag.
Or
Let me
Split
open it.
82 is the guy.
He's all up in Prague.
He's got a little Minecraft looking dude for his profile. It's not Minecraft. I know it's not Minecraft.
Probably another game that he designed.
Yeah.
Which is probably legally distinct from Minecraft.
Twitter.com/Hype Mag.
You're right, man. You should tweet Michael Keaton about it. Just tweet Keaton and
Does
be like,
not follow yours truly.
Michael.
No. Schwood's got to do it because like if like Twitter will be like, "Yo, this guy who's very well followed is tweeting you."
Okay. All right.
But for Michael Keaton, I can't ask Michael Keaton if he's played it.
We should ask Mike though.
Okay.
A
You
cool
ask
name.
Mike Keaton. I'm gonna ask Hyperbolic and.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. A cool name for Michael Keaton.
Can I call you Mike yet?
Yeah, Dan33. There's a video of someone actually playing it on YouTube. That I think that's from Gamescom.
Cool. Sent.
Boom. I'm just saying this would be a worthwhile way for you to flatter a developer and try to get your Steam handle in the beta.
No, what's funny is I didn't even think about that. What's funny is I did pull that kind of like wink wink with the guy who have you watched Counterpoint yet?
Counterpart.
Counterpart.
Counterpart. No,
Counterpart.
I'm not. No.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Should probably learn the name of the show if I'm gonna keep mentioning it.
Well, like you like the show. Too.
I like the show. That's the funny part of the Counterpart. Is that
that's the counterpart of the argument?
Correct. No. I definitely tweeted out publicly. I don't know. Counterpart looks awesome, but should I really sign up for Stars again? And then somebody responds, all caps, yes. And I see a check mark by his name, and I click on it, and then it turns out he's the showrunner of Counterpart. And I was like, okay.
Wait, did he follow you too?
No, he just.
He's just vanity searching Counterpart.
Yes, which he should. He should.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no, like the
obviously.
show was fucking debuting that night.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
You guys want to do a few outtakes
Yeah.
in the game?
Hang on, let me follow hyperbolic magnetism.
Yeah.
All right, ready.
All right, we'll just run through this quick because I got kind of a good amount of these.
Okay.
Shady Devil.
Shady Devil?
I'm sorry, Sneaky Devil.
Sneaky Devil.
Sneaky Devil.
Sneaky Devil is
I think that's a card.
That's a card.
It is a card. Mano a Mano.
Mano a Mano, we already talked about on the show, and that is a song.
No. We talked about going solo.
Oh,
I
shoot.
think Mano a Mano is the card that I thought going solo might be.
Aha.
We also talked about one-on-one in the quiz.
Yeah.
But Mano a Mano is also a Hall & Oates song from
Oh,
Private
fuck,
Eyes.
Jesus. These guys.
Wait for me.
Mano a Mano, we're squaring off. It's just me and you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Watching you.
It's like, that's literally the part of Private Eyes. Like, oh, really?
What?
Wow.
I
Oh, is
haven't
it?
heard that in
I mean,
a
I
while.
just figured, watching you
I
is
thought that
what
was-
you
I
do
really-
when
'cause
you're
I was
mano a
thinking about-
mano, you know?
I was thinking about Sarah Smiles.
Possession of Obsession.
That's Hall & Oates.
I would like to believe that's a card.
It is Hall & Oates.
Ah,
That's a little too long, I think, to be a Hearthstone card.
Yeah.
Here's a few more.
I feel like we need to send this. We need to send all this to Team 5. We need to send this to Blizzard and just be like, by the way, do you know that if you're ever in need of fucking card names,
Hall & Oates
literally
has got you.
just look through the fucking Hall & Oates.
it's
catalog.
actually really good.
Eye for an Eye.
Eye
That
for
is-
an
that is
eye.
a Hearthstone card.
Yeah, that's definitely that's one of my favorite.
That's
Hold
a
on.
paladin
Oh,
secret.
Okay, go on. And what does it do?
For as much damage as you hit face, it hits you face back.
Yep.
Which, by the way, was garbage for a really long time, and then you got a lot of these OTK decks that it actually works really well.
Yeah.
What about United State?
That's a song.
That's
Or-
a Hall & Oates song.
That's not a card.
It is a song.
What? Okay, good.
What about Falling?
Falling?
Falling.
That's a song.
Juice? Oh, he's sniffling.
Sorry, say that again.
Falling?
Falling. I think that is also a Hall & Oates song about a woman who stopped loving him right.
It is. Marigold Sky.
All right, a lot of these are just fucking Hall & Oates songs.
These
Hall
are
&
these
Oates.
are outtakes. Goddamn.
It's a Hall & Oates. That's another Hall & Oates.
The name of a Hall & Oates album, even. Do you have any other good ones?
Captain Fubar is just shortening it to Ho.
Ho! That's definitely what it
Hall
says.
Oates.
That's what it says on my doc. Ho! Yeah. Anyway, this is a fun one. Pretty tough to find some good stuff though.
No, that was pretty good. Very, 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 very good. Guys, you want to know what? I hate to be a party boomer, but I am dying.
No,
here.
I know you're
I'm
sick.
sweating my tits off.
To be honest, like the way you're feeling is the way I was yesterday. Thank you to everybody for hanging out with us. Sorry that we're not making it an all-night affair, but you guys are the best people on the planet.
Yeah.
XOXO, LOL,
Gossip Girl.
OMG, FTW,
Bye.
WTF.
folks.
Bye, everybody.
Building a fortress, and we thought it was stronger, keeping your distance. I thought we were better.